Right now on News 3 Now, a dominating first-round win for the Badgers. Tonight we have team coverage from West Lafayette. And it's match day for UW medical students. Hear what's inspiring some of them to become future doctors.
This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for staying up late with us tonight as March Madness gets into full swing. The Badgers taking the floor as a 9 seed against 8 seed North Carolina and head coach Roy Williams, who was 29-0 all time in first round games. Make that 29-1. And this one was one few people saw coming. The nature of this win, the Badgers shoot 51% from the floor and stomp the Tar Heels 85-62. 29 points from a red-hot Brad Davison, 21 from Demetric Trice. Wisconsin advances to meet Baylor, the top seed, on Sunday. And we have team coverage live in West Lafayette. We begin with sports director Zach Hamley. Zach?
Eric, raise your hand if you thought that the Wisconsin Badgers were going to do this to North Carolina. Dominating from the opening tip all the way to the end of the game. They outshot them. They out-rebound them 50% from the floor. They made 13 threes. Brad Davison, as you mentioned, scored a game-high 29 points, 5 of those three-pointers. And he said after the game, they're here to stay.
That's why you come to Wisconsin, not only to compete for championships in the Big Ten, but to make a run in March in the NCAA tournament, and especially having that opportunity missed out on last year. This is so special. You know, we're going to enjoy it, but also we know that we didn't come here to just win one.
Really determined tonight. You could tell just in their preparation and their and in the look in their eyes tonight that you know, they were going to make sure we were going to take care of this thing.
Survive and advance, more like dominate and advance. And Adam, it seemed like the Badgers were playing in the Kohl Center tonight.
Yeah, Zach, it was only game, but boy, at points were they loud, and those who made their way in certainly got their money's worth. And even to the most devoted Badgers fans, the result of tonight's game was a surprise in all the right ways. Now, the fans who made it to West Lafayette say they've got their sights set on Indianapolis and a chance to make the Sweet 16 this Sunday.
It's still not quite the same, but you know, it's good that they could actually let people come in and enjoy the madness again.
We feel amazing. We honestly didn't think it was going to be a big blowout like that, but it was amazing to see. Let's go!
Oh my God, it's unbelievable. We've watched this growing up. My kids and I watched it growing up, and now to have them play in it and to suck in the atmosphere is great. Fantastic. There's nothing like it.
And the last fan you heard from there was actually Mark Davis, father of Badgers Jonathan and Jordan. And he says, well, he has faith in his sons and the team. Even he didn't expect the team to come out and play the way that they played tonight. And again, up next, a matchup against Baylor this Sunday night and a chance for the Sweet 16. And both Zach and I will be making our trip to Indianapolis tomorrow, and we'll have you covered here on News 3 Now.
All right, Adam and Zach live just outside Mackey Arena tonight. Gentlemen, thank you. Now, if you want to keep up with the latest news surrounding the NCAA men's basketball tournament, be sure to visit our Channel 3000 website. We've got a special link there. It's set up, including the latest schedule of all the games. Just click the March Madness banner on the top of our homepage there. Get the TVs in the garage this weekend. We've got some great weather to sit outside, maybe watch some hoops. And here's Dana.
That would be a great idea for Saturday and Sunday. We're enjoying a lot of sunshine for the next few days and really comfortable temperatures. If you thought today was nice, it's just going to get better outside. Today we hit 51, overnight lows in the low 20s. Afternoon highs tomorrow will be climbing above that. So yet again, we're looking well above average for the middle of March. Our Doppler track will stay quiet overnight with this mostly clear sky. Temperatures will fall through the 20s. For tomorrow afternoon, will be nice and sunny with highs expected to land in the upper 50s. So we'll add on a few more degrees. We'll be very close to 60 degrees and likely crossing that 60-degree threshold on Sunday. As we look ahead to next week, those temperatures stay pretty mild. It's going to come along with a few opportunities for showers and storms, though. We will take a closer look at that spring forecast in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. Authorities say they have ended their search for a Milton man who went missing on Wednesday. Using drones, law enforcement found the body of 66-year-old Kevin Doyle in Bowers Lake about 11 this morning. That lake is connected via trails to Storrs Lake Park, where Mr. Doyle had gone hiking with his 2 yellow labs. The dogs were found dead yesterday afternoon. Flags across the country are being flown at half-staff as a way to honor the lives lost this week in the Atlanta shootings. You can see the flag at half-staff there at the White House tonight. A gunman opened fire inside 3 Atlanta area spas. 8 people died, 6 of whom were Asian women. Today, the President and Vice President Kamala Harris traveled to Atlanta and met with a group of Asian American leaders there. The Vice President condemned scapegoating of Asian Americans and the spreading of hate during the pandemic by people in power. She said everyone has a right to be safe at work, school, and others need to be treated as Americans. While in Atlanta, the President and Vice President also stopped by the CDC headquarters, received a briefing in the Emergency Operations Center from CDC officials on community transmission levels, infection rates of the disease variants, and how the pandemic has affected minority populations disproportionately. He then took a moment to thank those at the CDC.
And you are the Army. You're the Navy. You're the Marines. You're the Coast Guard. I really mean it. This is a war. And you are the frontline troops.
The Biden administration says today also marks the day that they've hit their goal of administering 100 million doses of vaccines weeks ahead of schedule. Paris and more than a dozen other regions across France will soon begin a month-long partial lockdown as that nation faces its 3rd wave of the virus. Starting at midnight, non-essential businesses will close and people must stay within 10 kilometers of their homes. However, schools will remain open as these measures are less restrictive than previous lockdowns. Cases are up more than 20% from last week. Hospitalizations there are also rising. In Wisconsin, nearly 53,000 people received a shot in the last 24 hours. Health officials also reported 390 new cases today. 6 more people have lost their lives. The alternate care facility at State Fair Park is now closing. Wisconsin Department of Administration officials say it's because of a continued downward trend in COVID-19 hospitalizations throughout the state. A total of 170 people received treatment at the facility between October and January 1st of this year. The CDC now says children in elementary schools can be 3 feet apart with masks and other prevention measures in place instead of 6 feet. The CDC says that decision to change those guidelines is based on new data. However, the new guidance says middle and high school students should still adhere to the 6 feet recommendation. More military members may be opting out of COVID vaccinations compared to what it's being publicly disclosed. The military said that 1 in 3 service members do not plan on taking the vaccine, but uniformed medical officials and data from several bases suggest the rejection rate actually may be closer to 50%. Today is match day. Now, that's the equivalent of the NFL draft for medical students. For those at the UW, it has been a long and difficult year during the pandemic, but it's also helping drive these men and women closer to their futures. As our Brady Mallory shows us, one of them has had his heart in medicine for a long time, thanks to a strong connection with his dad.
You're coming to us from Wisconsin, right? Is it cold there?
After an unforgettable year.
You know us. We know you. You don't want to match with those other places.
Working through a worldwide pandemic.
Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound.
Mixed with plenty of sleepless nights studying.
Caroline, what I really want you to know is we're just a big family.
Oh, you know, the people are our biggest strength. I mean, we're just one big family here.
University of Wisconsin Medical School students.
University of Boston, will you accept this rank? New York State, will you accept this rank?
Are relying on comedy.
Unlike any other job offer in any other field, the program and the applicant choose each other.
As they celebrate one of the biggest events in their growing careers.
It says, live from Madison, it's Match Day.
And it's humor that got Ross Gilbert through the last few years.
They say that medical school itself is like drinking from a fire hose.
He's wanted to be a doctor for a long time now.
I mean, I've always been really close to my dad. We were his everything. And I feel like I know this more now as a father myself, but it was just so clear that like we were his entire life.
Moved by medicine after his dad received a heart transplant.
He was only, I think, 45 when he got his heart transplant. And so a second chance at life was everything. It gave him 15 more years with us. And I do think that I probably was headed towards medicine all along for reasons for that reason.
A medical miracle that gave his family 15 extra years together.
15 years that I wouldn't have otherwise had with one of the most influential people of my life. Seeing my dad in healthcare settings all the time, knowing that doctors were keeping him alive and advocating for him and getting him the care that he needed to be with us longer.
And now, he'll carry his father's legacy with him as he says goodbye to Wisconsin and goes out east with his family.
I'm really, really excited to announce that I'm matching into combined internal medicine and pediatrics at Johns Hopkins University. Matching into Johns Hopkins University is incredibly intimidating because it is such a well-known program.
A program he's excited to join as he looks back on the start of his career in medicine.
It is really exciting and really humbling. Match day is just a culmination of the last 5+ years of my life. It's a culmination of all the hard work that we've all put in, all the hardship that we've gone through to get to this point.
Brady Mallory reporting. We wish Ross and all those students the best of luck as they move on from Madison, or maybe stay in Madison. Ross is hoping to go into primary care. He'll move out east with his wife and daughter. He says interacting with dying patients allowed him to better help his father during his final weeks of life. Still to come tonight, a look ahead at your warm weekend forecast. But first, a strange discovery today on a Florida beach. We'll tell you what this is. It's up next.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's anniversary sale mattress blowout on now. Shop online or in store and save up to $1,000 on doorbusters like these. Plus, Beauty Rest doorbusters are now up to 65% off. And Tempur-Pedic mattresses for as low as $30 a month. Ashley Home Store.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress, memory foam, springs, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full-body comfort of gel memory foam and pocketed coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy-to-manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Flush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, save big with a complimentary first month's lease payment on a new 2021 Corolla. To learn more, visit Toyota.com.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's anniversary sale with our biggest scratch and save event ever. Come in today for special buys and doorbusters up to 50% off. Plus, no interest financing for 60 months. Then stop in store for your scratch-off card and win exclusive bonus offers. Ashley Home Store.
Saturday morning, Taylor will help you start your weekend with today's top headlines. And we'll update the forecast as the First Warn Weather Team tracks multiple chances of rain. Join Taylor and Hattie Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. It's that time of the year, spring break, and the U.S. has set a new one-day air travel record since the pandemic started. The TSA screening more than 1.4 million people at airports across the country yesterday. Previous record was set only a week ago. Now, this is usually the popular travel weekend because of spring break. Health officials still want to warn Americans to avoid travel as COVID-19 cases surge in some states. NASA and SpaceX have just agreed to share data in order to avoid accidents. Today, the two agencies said they've signed a joint agreement to share information to maintain and improve space safety. SpaceX has agreed to move its satellites to avoid crashes with NASA assets. NASA has agreed to do the same. And check this out. Here's something you don't normally see on a leisurely beach stroll, a military drone. Someone spotted it this morning. This is Ocean Ridge, Florida. Police say the drone belongs to the U.S. Air Force, poses no danger to anyone. Military spokesperson says the remotely controlled subscale was part of a weapons system evaluation program. During the evaluation, fighter jets would shoot at the unmanned drone as part of training exercises. She added the drones have a parachute recovery system. They're usually recovered from the ocean or land. However, sometimes due to weather, they are not able to recover them and they may wash ashore. Don't let your kids play on that if they see those on the beach. For the second year in a row, the White House scrapping its traditional Easter egg roll event. However, some Easter traditions are still happening, including the official White House Easter eggs, which this year feature an Easter bunny with a face mask. The eggs are signed by the President and First Lady. Part of the set, a gold egg, has an extra signature of sorts, the paw prints of the first couple's dogs, Major and Champ. The second annual Flight of Lights kicks off this weekend. Dane County Regional Airport. Starting Saturday night, the drive-through free light display is brighter than ever along International Lane. It's designed to bring joy to area residents. It was such a hit last year, they're bringing it back. Something new this year. There will be 2 first responder nights happening March 27th. And April 3rd. A miniature horse can be seen walking out and about in Eau Claire, and there's a good reason. Sarah Winkleman explains what this special horse's owner is setting out to do.
They are 2 peas in a pod. Oh boy. Rose Vincent and her mini horse Jack are getting quite the attention around the Chippewa Valley.
Jack is extra special.
The 2 can be seen strolling the sidewalks in the city of Eau Claire.
He's really gentle. He's extremely social, and you know, the silliness is part of it too.
Several years ago, Rose was in a bad horse accident.
There's a very long rehab.
She recently adopted Jack as a therapy horse to help her heal.
Just on a physical level, you know, the muscles that I had to relearn.
She quickly realized he is meant for so much more.
And he's willing to please, he wants to do what I tell him to do, you know, most of the time.
She started to train Jack to be a therapy horse for children.
We've been working on things like, you know, turning his head.
Part of that training is getting Jack used to social situations and city life.
They should come up and say hi. That's what he's for. So he needs to learn about how to stand still and how to be approached by crowds of people, how to, you know, just be roughed up a bit and not care.
Jack has already helped Rose overcome so much, but she knows with his personality, the possibilities are endless.
And then also to give him forward to other people so that he can bless them as he's blessed me.
A mini horse with a massive impact.
He's just sunshine, and he's so much fun to just have around.
That was Sarah Winkleman reporting. Jack is still in training, but Rose is looking to begin getting some opportunities for him to help kids soon. You can follow his adventures on his Facebook page, which is Jack the Magnificent. This year's World Happiness Report is out. The question as to whether COVID-19 impacted happiness has been answered. And that answer is not really. For the 4th year in a row, Finland takes the top spot as happiest country. There hasn't been much change in this list, with European nations Iceland, Denmark, Switzerland, and the Netherlands rounding out the top 5. The U.S. did manage to move up from 18 to 14. The U.K. slipped from 13 to 18. Weekend forecast. It'll make most of Wisconsin a pretty happy place this weekend. Dana Fulton now with more details of our first warn forecast.
Yeah, I think the forecast for the next few days in a really good spot for us, and it's nice when we have good weather lining up with our weekend. Overall, we're expecting plenty of sunshine for Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will be a little warmer outside. Also, both days getting pretty close to 60. Now, because of that sunshine and a little bit of a breeze kicking up for us on Sunday, we are going to have an enhanced fire risk. That's just a brief window, though, for us this weekend before things turn soggy again. We have rain showers and isolated thunderstorms building back in with a spring system for the start of next week. So this weekend things will be just a little too dry to try to do anything or any fire outside, but as we look ahead through the end of next weekend and we get a little dry weather back in, that may be the time to get on to that. Now, our Doppler track right now overall pretty quiet, and we are going to stay quiet overnight. Mostly clear sky expected as we look ahead to your Saturday morning. Temperatures will drop to the 20s for overnight lows, but not quite as low as last night. We started today off in the low 20s, only fall about the upper 20s for overnight lows tonight. As we look ahead to Saturday afternoon, we hold on to that mostly sunny sky. High temperatures in the mid to upper 50s thanks to the sunshine and that breeze coming in from the south, so it should feel pretty comfortable outside for your Saturday. A little more cloud coverage building in for Sunday. Won't be quite as cool early in the day in the 30s, and then afternoon high temperatures will be close to 60. Notice those arrows moving a little faster. It's going to get a little breezier outside for Sunday afternoon with partly sunny skies expected. Now, as we take a bigger look at this picture, the system bringing in our rain showers. In Monday afternoon, we have a chance for showers developing. Heavy rain, possibly a few isolated thunderstorms mixed in there. That's going to continue into Tuesday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, we continue to see those scattered showers. Now, temperatures through all of this will stay well above freezing for afternoon highs and for overnight lows. Any threat for light snow is going to stay well to the northwest. This is a rain system building in. Again, very spring-like for us with mild temperatures and those showers continuing to start the work week. Now, our trend with precipitation 6 to 10 days out, not really swinging above or below average right now. Still likely that our temperature trend, though, will be above average for the end of the month, looking ahead to the end of March. Now, tomorrow will be mostly sunny and pleasant. Highs will be in the upper 50s. Overall wind speeds should stay in the single digits for Saturday, but for Sunday, it is going to get just a little breezier outside. Temperatures on Sunday will be in the low 60s. We have the chance for showers and isolated thunderstorms developing on Monday. Highs on Monday will be in the mid-50s, and as we look ahead to the end of the week, we will see temperatures in the low 50s for afternoon highs. A slight chance for rain likely towards the end of the week. Saturday, a little rain chance developing again, Eric, and that's going to lead to some drier weather expected for the start of next week.
All right, those temperatures a little more like it this time of the year. We're ready for it. Dana, thank you. Coming up next in sports, we're going to take you back live to West Lafayette. Also, the first major upset in the tournament. It is an historic one. Stay with us for that. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Max your tax refund at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off. Plus, get 4 years free financing and get tax included on purchases over $499. Two-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $899, tax included. Max your tax refund at A1 Furniture.
New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month. You've been waiting, and it's back. It's the Ready, Set, Go sales event at East Madison Toyota with huge savings on new 2021 Camry. Just $199 a month, plus complimentary first month's payment. Ready to save big? Then go now to East Madison Toyota. New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month at East Madison Toyota off I-90 and 151.
Every child, no matter their zip code, should have access to a great public education. As a former teacher and superintendent, I know what it takes. I've led schools to high student achievement, I've expanded preschool, and I've balanced budgets. My opponent can't be trusted. She's backed by Scott Walker, and she tried to cover up a $500,000 financial scandal. Our kids deserve better. I'm Jill Underly. As state superintendent, I'll always do what's best for our kids.
So, what do you think?
I love it. Attention to users of Roundup Weed Killer. I'm attorney David Gruber. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma after using or being exposed to Roundup Weed Killer, call Gruber Law Offices today. You may be entitled to compensation. Call us now for your free consultation. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's a great time to start those big projects with 11% off everything at Menards. Whether you're adding a storage shed, updating your garage, or planning the perfect post-frame building, you can save 11% on the plans and materials. Design and buy online with our Design It Center, or stop into the store to start planning your next project. Save 11% on all storage buildings now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture. Top brands on sale. And get tax included on any purchase over $499. Plus, get 4 years free financing with Queen Pillow Top just $349. Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture.
The talk all week before the game was Roy Williams has never lost an opening game in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The Badgers can't really rebound against this North Carolina team. And, oh, by the way, they were 4-42 all-time at Mackey Arena. Well, safe to say that the Badgers were listening. Demetric Trice and Brad Davison led the way, scoring a combined 50 of Wisconsin's 85 points. They cruise to the second round and extend their stay in the state of Indiana.
We've had a lot of practices, to prepare for this game, but ultimately to prepare for this tournament. So, playing on Friday and being here all week, it's just kind of built momentum, and energy for these moments. So to go out there and play the way that we did, it was awesome. And like I said, we're not finished yet, though. We're looking forward to Sunday.
So Sunday will be Wisconsin versus number 1 Baylor. And as Greg Gard put it after the game, we go from playing a really good team to one of the nation's best teams. Eric.
All right, that's Zach Hanley live outside Mackey Arena. Zach, thank you very much. Now, the big story of the tournament so far, the first upset. It was an historic one. The Oral Roberts Golden Eagles soaring over second-seed Ohio State this afternoon, a game that went to overtime. That game, only the 9th time in the history of the tournament that the number 15 seed has upset the number 2 seed, and it was the first time since 2016. Other notable upsets today, the 12-seed Oregon State Beavers. They beat the 5-seed Tennessee Volunteers, 13-seed North Texas, the Mean Green, taking down another Big Ten team, the 4th-seed Purdue Boilermakers. After about a month of not playing, the top-ranked volleyball team in the nation will finally hit the court this weekend. The Badgers set to take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. That'll be Sunday at the UW Fieldhouse. Badgers haven't been able to play since February 21st. There was a COVID breakout on the Badger team. Then Northwestern had positive cases. You can watch the undefeated Badgers take on the 4th-ranked Golden Gophers. That'll be Big Ten Network Sunday night at 7 o'clock. We'll be right back.
At the net, Max Brown.
One night, 3 ladies, and dozens of hits. It's the Ladies of the 80s Tour, featuring Taylor Dayne, Lisa, and Evelyn Champagne King. Together live June 5th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster and at the Ho Chunk Gaming gift shop. The red hot dance party you've been waiting for. Taylor Dayne, Lisa, and Evelyn Champagne King. June 5th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your grown-up getaway.
It's the Mattress Madness sale at Steinhoffels. Get great deals on all the best mattress brands, like a Queen Beauty Rest Silver mattress for the price of a twin, a free box spring with any Dreams Cool Copper or Cool Touch mattress, or buy a purple hybrid and get a free pillow and sheet set. Make your new mattress more affordable with Steinhoffels' special 60-month financing and free delivery. Only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Does it really matter how beef is trimmed? Meet the facts. Fact: Hy-Vee has higher standards when it comes to trimming beef. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve is trimmed with only 1/4 inch of fat, so you pay for the meat, not for the fat, and get what you pay for. Are you getting what you pay for? Stop paying for the fat. Check out meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
Have you reached your limit with your prepaid provider? Ditch your subpar network for U.S. Cellular Prepaid and get the high-quality service you deserve, plus a free phone. We don't stick you on rented towers like other prepaid providers. We keep you connected on our powerful core network for reliable service that you can count on. Switch to US Cellular Prepaid and get a free smartphone.
Gobin Cars is breaking into spring with huge savings. You can get a 2016 or 17 Dodge Grand Caravan starting at $10,995 or $175 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2016 or 17 Dodge Grand Caravan at only $10,995 or $175 per month.
Don't miss out on these huge spring deals with over 500 vehicles in stock.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Dealing Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
News 3 Now investigates how court cases have piled up during the pandemic. Sunday at 10. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally tonight, a wax museum in San Antonio says it has removed a figure of former President Trump because visitors kept punching, beating, and scratching it. The museum told USA Today that damaged wax figures, they're usually repaired and put back on display. One official told the San Antonio Express News it is not uncommon for figures of former presidents to be vandalized. The figures of President Obama and President George W. Bush have also suffered the same fate in that very museum. I mean, check the customers coming in there buying those tickets if they're pounding on the artwork there. Yeah. Let's go to Dana as we look at a check of our weekend forecast. Look pretty good out there, Dana.
I think so. I think people are really going to enjoy keeping on to the sunshine for the weekend and some really nice temperatures for tomorrow and for Sunday. Mostly sunny skies for your Saturday. Highs will be in the upper 50s. Sunday will be in the low 60s with partly sunny skies, though our wind speeds will pick up just a little bit on Sunday. It's going to be breezy outside in front of our next system that brings some rounds of rain and isolated thunderstorms for the start of the work week.
All right, Dan, I'm glad you wore the cardinal and white, even for a Clemson fan. That's not bad. Have a great weekend, everybody.